Hello, I'm Hades, and welcome to the channel. And I just wanted to make a quick video talking about this tweet Ed Boon posted, responding to a retweet. So Ed Boon in July, here's a tweet, next patch being final is highly unlikely. But you see KJ Hank Trill retweeting that. And Ed Boon responding saying, balance patch incoming soon this morning. So this is actually, I was not expecting this whatsoever. It's been about some months, clearly, July 22nd. It's some months since the last patch, and Ed Boon has been radio silent. So I was not expecting him to come out and say that a balance patch is coming soon, especially with all the Evo drama. MK1 not making it to Evo. I was not expecting it whatsoever. I thought they were going to do the same thing they did with MK11, being radio silent for maybe about a year, and then just go out and say the game is complete, or just not say anything at all, and just announce the next game. But he has come out to say a balance patch isn't coming soon. And what do I think about this? I don't think it's going to be a big patch, honestly. I was fully convinced the current patch was the final patch, especially after months of radio silence. But, clearly it's not. So he has kind of kept his word with continuing to support the game with patches. I wholeheartedly believe this next upcoming patch is going to be the final patch of the game. I don't see them supporting this game for much longer at all. Because there's no new content coming to the game. No new skins, no new anything. And the game didn't even make it to Evo, which is a pretty bad sign. During MK1's quote-unquote prime time, it barely had too many Evo numbers, in his first year, it didn't even hit 1,000. So, definitely this game has had a rough life cycle. And, to the fault of WB and NRS. But, excuse me, what do I think about this upcoming patch? I think it's going to be just some minor tweaks and adjustments to frame data. I'm not expecting anything drastic. I don't really expect them to do much of anything besides kind of maybe nerf the top tiers a little bit, and see some comments here, some love the gears, Ghostface Conan. I don't think Ghostface needs it personally. No way, I'm with Fabio. I wasn't expecting it. Please nerf Homelander. A lot of people share the same sentiment, really. You have True Underdog, what we want in the final update. One, final balance patch and possibly new moves. The missing moves, boss attacks from evasions. I think this would be good if they're massively toned down, because those boss attacks are quite insane in invasions. Story mode costumes, yes. I know he said balance patch, but with this, what I'm assuming going to be the final patch, I think they should add in the story mode costumes that we just never got. Giving us character customs, yes. In my previous video talking about MK11 has character customization slots. I don't know why that wasn't in MK1. Just having that be able to choose your costume on the character select screen would be really nice. And 5, releasing the full tag team mode. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is playable on PC with mods through MK Hook. And what I say to this, if they add it, they add it. If they don't, they don't. It would be very nice. And a new mode for the game, which is always good. I always think they should add new modes if they can. So I agree with this. I agree with this tweet right here. Finally, some communication. Yeah, it's been months, and so you can see a lot of people were just speculating what the next patch could be. And my take, yeah, I fully think it's going to be a very minute patch, like the previous balance patch. Very, very minute. They didn't do too much at all. And I think at most they're going to tweak frame data. I would love it if they did all these things that's being mentioned. Personally, I would love a no cameo mode, but bare minimum frame rate changes. Frame data changes. If they were to finally add rooms and like just lobbies and online practice while you're waiting for a match, that would be an amazing quality of life change. If only just the rooms, because that alone would bring a lot of people back. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much from this patch though. It's nice. You know, the game's not dead yet. Is and I don't throw the word dead around haphazardly, but I mean months without communication from the team. You know, months stuck with one patch that didn't change much with the game. The game not making it to Evo because the player numbers are so low. I really wasn't expecting this at all, and I just think, you know, for the people who do still really love the game, I think this is great for them. You know, I'm happy for the people who still love this game, still play it all day, every day, love it. I think it's good for them that Ed Boon came out and said, like, there's a patch coming soon. And this has me thinking, how soon? You know, I don't think it's going to... I think maybe as soon as, like, in a couple of weeks. Right? Or maybe after the Game Awards, which would be really cool. You know, maybe they announce something at the Game Awards. That would be also awesome. I'm not holding my breath on it, but that would be cool. So I'm thinking in upcoming weeks, we should definitely expect a patch. And I'm calling it now that it might be just a small patch that changes some frame data. Maybe some cameo cooldown changes. You know, maybe some of that, but I'm not expecting new moves. I'm not expecting some skins, you know. I'm not expecting new game modes. I'm really just expecting kind of the bare minimum at this point in time. You know, because with how the game is, there's not much they can do to, you know, pull it back. They didn't make it to Evo already. You know, I don't know, MK has never been a truly tournament viable game. But, yeah, I mean, it's telling. Because it's always been at Evo. Since, what, 2011, since MK9, Mortal Kombat has always been at Evo. And 2026, it just won't be there. So, yeah, it's very revealing of the current state, you know, of Mortal Kombat as a whole. But I think this is really cool. You know, a new patch is always cool. No matter how you feel about the game, it's always good for the people, for the players. You have to be happy for the players who still love the game, because they get something new. And I just hope that this patch, you know, I hope they're very careful with what they tweak. You know, once more, reiterating that I'm just expecting frame data changes to certain characters, make moves less plus or make moves very minus. If they were to add new moves to the game, or change cameo cooldowns, or even add new modes, which are, I mean, that stuff I'm not holding my breath on, right? But if they were to do all of that, I would definitely expect maybe another patch after this one. But, you know, if this patch comes out and they just change some frame data, then I'm definitely calling it that this will be the final patch of the game. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely bittersweet, you know? Definitely bittersweet. Like I said in my previous videos about MK1, I hope the next game is better. But yeah, completely unexpected. You know, so hopefully this patch is good. I have my expectations way down, but tell me what you guys think in the comment section. If you're excited for the new patch, you know, I know I'm definitely going to try it out and see what they do change. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you want, dislike if you don't like the video. And thank you guys. Yeah, peace out.